Hi there. In this video, we will discuss together how to simplify and state the domain of the function f of x is equal to 2x minus 1 over 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 minus 3 over x plus 2. As you see here, this function consists of two functions where one is subtracted of another one. In order to simplify this function, we have to find the result for these two functions. And this implies to make the factoring, if there's any chance to make that factoring, then continue to make the other steps. Let us start here. The numerator can't be factorized, but the denominator can be factorized. So we will start to factorize the denominator by writing here 2x minus 1 over 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 is equal to, that means I will try to work with the first term of the function. After then we get the result for the two terms together. Here the denominator can be factorized into two factors, that means two brackets multiplied by another two brackets. The numerator stay without any change, 2x minus 1. To factorize this, take the first term, 2x squared, which can be factorized like 2x times x. Then go direct to the third term. Here is 2, which factorized into 1 times 2. 1 times 2, we should write here 1, and here 2. We can't write 2 here, because if we write 2 here, that means there's common number here, which is 2, which is wrong, because there is no common numbers here. That's why I will get 1 here and 2 here. Now about the sign, you see the sign here is negative. That means those should be different signs. I'll put the sign of the middle one for the bigger number. This the bigger number, 2 times 2x, that means 4x. And here 1 times x means 1x. So the bigger here is 4x. I'll give 4x is the middle sign, and the other will be indifferent. So the sign for 4x will be positive. I put it here. And the sign for 1x will be negative. I put it here. When you test your factorizing, you see negative 1x here give you 1 minus x, and positive 4x, and the difference between them is plus 3x, which is the same in the middle. So our factorizing is correct. Then we will go again to the function of x. Here, as you see, there is no factoring. We can't factorize any of those. either the numerator or denominator. So I will keep it without any change. So now I will write f of x instead of this. I will write its new shape, which is in 2x minus 1 over those two factors, which is 2x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 2. And after I finished the first term here, I'll go to the next term, which is the same without making any change on it. Now, as you see, from this factorizing, we got factor here in the first two brackets, which is equal the same in the numerator. So we can cancel those together. But be careful when you cancel, don't forget that this will be not defined when this is equal 0 and this is equal to 0. To find the zeros for this, I put 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, and solve this equation. Give you here, when you move minus 1 to the other side, will be positive. Then divide over 2. That means x is equal 1 over 2. And also here, x plus 2 is equal to 0. It will give you x is equal, when you move this to other side, it will be changed into negative 2. So x is equal negative 2. These are the two zeros for the denominator. That means the function is not defined at these two values of x. That's why when we state the domain, we will mention our restriction that x not equal the zeros. That means not equal 1/2 and not equal minus 2. Because at those two values, the function is not defined. Why? Because any function will be not defined when the denominator equal to 0. So the new shape after this step will be, I write it here, let me write it here in different color. F of x is equal to, f of x is equal to this. When we make cancellation for this factor or this factor, here stay 1, so 1 over x plus 2, 1 over x plus 2. And this, we rewrite it without making any change. Now I guess it's getting easier to make the result for those two terms. And also we state here x is not equal 1/2 and is not equal also -2. Okay, then try to get the result of these two terms together. So f of x is equal, as we see here, the denominator is the same in both terms, so we will get one of them, write x plus 2 and subtract from this numerator this numerator, so 1 minus 3. And as you see, 1 minus 3, it will be -2 over x plus 2. With the same restrictions, same condition here, which is x not equal to 1/2 or -2. So the domain is clear. It's all the real numbers except those two numbers. And we can state it like here. The domain is equal the set of numbers x belongs to all the real numbers are except when x is equal 1/2, is not in the domain, so should be not equal 1/2, and also when x is equal -2 is not in the domain, so x is not -2 to be. This is the domain for the function. Hopefully this is clear for you. If you have a question, ask me about it and I will answer you. Thank you for watching and see you next time for the next video. Bye bye now.